Hey everyone, today I'm going to be telling you guys all about why pineapple does in fact belong on pizza, while I do a bit of sound design in Citrus. So starting off with one of the main arguments I hear from all of you pizza purists out there, and it's that sweet and savory don't go together. Right? It's like, oh, the sweet flavor of the pizza doesn't really work with, you know, the sweet flavor of pineapple doesn't exactly work with pizza. And I think that's a BS argument. Think chicken and waffles, for example. There's a tried and tested combo. Nobody bats an eye, right? Nobody cares. It's like, oh, that's standard. Orange chicken. Also a tried and tested combo. Nobody cares, right? So I think, that's kind of a BS argument. Probably, a little bit immature if you fully believe it, but it's okay. We're all wrong sometimes. All right. Next one. Actually, we do have a nice. Ooh, we have a nice rhythm bass. Hang on. I'll get back on. I'll get back on topic. I'm like, full confession. You can probably tell. I barely know how this. I barely know how this plugin works, so you're gonna have to bear with me all I know is that this is how you make cool rhythm bass. I like that like little trill and the high end there. But anyways, the next arguments I hear, well, I don't really hear it often, but it's one I'm anticipating. Is that the juiciness of the pineapple right? And I think this argument is a little better. Fruit salad exists. We got the crunchy lettuce, stuff like that, as well as the chewy little fruits. Like, I guess strawberries are crunchy, but cherries, other like blueberries, stuff like that. Those I feel like are objectively chewy fruits. And, we don't bat an eye. To a lesser extent, I think burgers can also provide a piece of this phenomenon, where bread is not necessarily crunchy, but it's definitely crunchier than the patty is expected to be a little chewier compared to one of the other arguments here, and I think this one is one of the most used ones, and I think it's also one of the most BS ones. Ooh, wait. Hello. I forgot about that. Hello. Oh, I need to set something to mod X. That's, yeah. Once again. Anyways, is that one of the other big arguments I hear. I'm not good at this at all, but one of the other big arguments I hear is that, oh, the Italians wouldn't stand for this, The Italians didn't intend for pizza to be eaten this way, blah blah blah. And to that I say, do we live in Italy? Unless you're a fan tuning in from Italy or something, why do we care? Realistically, we can do what we want with our food. Shouldn't be an issue. Wait, hello. Oh, dude, I didn't realize I could edit the wavetable. Hello. Okay, anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, we don't live in Italy, so why do we care? right? We've taken foods from other cultures and adapted them in the past. Once again, orange chicken, it's not like that in China, right? We've very much taken it, changed it, adapted it to fit the American palate. So why do we care, right? I think taco. You really think a taco in Mexico is going to taste like the thing we have here in the United States? Of course not. But we're okay with it. We're not like, oh, the Mexicans wouldn't stand for this and that in their taco. We're okay with it. So I don't see the issue with that either. Also, people acting like we have bastardized pizza already. If you see pizza in Italy, it looks nothing like what we have in this country. So, like, why do we even care at this point, you know? It's already way different. It's already so why not bastardize it a little more? And don't get me wrong, I love this bastard because I don't think just because American pizza is a bastard, it's not really worthy of love, you know? I still tastes great and everything. It's still great, but yeah, just PMO a little when people try to make that argument. Oh, where do I set things to? Oh, I see. I see. I don't see. I'm blind as a bat. But anyways, dumb argument. Dumb argument. And I'm also not really. I should just put this on some effects at this point. Dumb argument. I think at the crux of my pizza philosophy, right? My radical. Where is Destructor? There you are. We got some cool results here. But at the crux of my radical pizza ideology, that pizza should be a safe space for any and all kinds of ingredients to express themselves as they please. Why are we trying to make fun of or belittle belittle certain ingredients just because they don't fit our on a pizza? No, pizza should be a safe space. We got weird guys like mushrooms and blah blah blah. Why is pineapple the one we dog on? You know what I mean? Pizza should, different foods should feel safe on the pizza. Right? They shouldn't feel scared that you know that they're going to be discriminated against or dogged on for just being who they are. And frankly, ooh, hello. Anyways, locking back into the this is harder than it looks. Like having the sound play in your ears and then talking about something completely unrelated to what I'm doing. But anyways, yeah, I think it's a little bit of a dumb thing when people try to play the whole pizza supremacist role and okay, I need a different destructor preset. I could see that being cool, but yeah, this is frankly, I've been very inspired by Ken for this video. If you know, he has like Clash Royale gameplay on one side, and him just yapping on the other while he plays. And I thought I would try to turn this into a little series where I just talk about the most random things while I just try my best to sound which I think I will get better at it over time. But let me know if you guys maybe want like a sample pack of like all the sounds I make over time, or any other cool ideas for this series. Maybe I just sound design in a separate session, just overlay the footage and then just talk at the camera so that it's not as difficult to do. But honestly, that's all from me. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.